What's going on, everybody? Eric Lindquist at Awesemo.com coming to you for OddsShopper with my 3 best bets for the MLB slate this afternoon and evening. First of all, hit that like button, subscribe button. That goes a long way for us. And check out everything we have at the OddsShopper channel. Tons of amazing betting content coming to you. Here are my 3 best bets for the MLB slate today. First up, we've got the Tampa Bay Rays -1.5 run line, -110. It's Luis Patino versus Paul Blackburn. One of these guys, I think, is a very young and upcoming prospect. That being Luis Patino, the prize gem of the Blake Snell trade with San Diego. Had kind of a rocky introduction as a starter here. 426 expected slugging, just a 22.2% K percentage. Paul Blackburn sitting with a 469 expected slugging, 7 years now in the majors. The guy does not miss bats. 15% K rate would be amazing for him, but it's only at 12.8%. We're looking at a guy who just simply is a problem on the mound. A 5.47 expected ERA, a 5.87 actual ERA from last season. Plus, the most important characteristic of why I love this bet is this Oakland A's lineup is just trash. It is a terrible, terrible lineup that we're going to be targeting all season long for DFS purposes and for betting purposes. They're going to lose lots of games with their poor pitching staff and their terrible lineup by multiple runs. We have in the Awesemo premium betting model, we have them with a 65% chance to just win this game outright. But most of the time with Oakland, you're going to run into games where they're going to lose by 3, 4, 5 runs. You want to be early to the party if they're just going to be laying -110 juice, just standard juice, to be able to bet against Oakland. So -1.5 with the likes of Brandon Lau, an absolute righty killer. You've got Wander Franco, the best young prospect at shortstop in the entire major leagues. No doubt about it. -1.5 Tampa Bay, my favorite bet outright on the board today. Second up, I'm looking here in the prop markets, and Michael Lorenzen is going to be a very popular choice when it comes to DFS tonight because he pitched 80 pitches against the Dodgers in his tune-up 6 days ago before the regular season debut for him here. But under 4.5 strikeouts at -130 is my favorite pitcher prop that I see on the entire board today. The guy only carries around a 16.8% K rate last season as a reliever for the Reds. Now, he had been a starter once upon a time. He's actually a good hitter for what that's worth. But regardless, we're looking at him pitching baseballs today. And with just a 16.8% K percentage, sure, this Marlins squad should provide above average K numbers for pitchers as sample size starts to grow. He's primarily a cutter fastball guy, but that's going to just be problematic here against a Marlins lineup that is very different with the likes of Jorge Soler and Avisail Garcia now in the midst of it. I see problems in store for Michael Lorenzen here, both as a chalky pitcher and as a pitcher that I want to be targeting in the prop market. So I'm looking at shorting a guy. Generally, when they come out of the bullpen into a starter role as well, they can't be throwing the heat that they used to. And so he's up around 97 miles per hour with that fastball and that four-seamer over the course of last season. I expect the velocity to come down slightly, and that's enough for some of these Miami hitters that it's in a much improved lineup to tune him up. So I don't expect him to last as long as 80, 85 pitches like he had in that debut before his first start this season. So looking forward to shorting under 4.5 strikeouts in this spot for Michael Lorenzen. Before I get to my next pick, if you guys haven't checked out our premium betting picks subscription, now is the time. Click the link below to subscribe to our Betting Picks Discord as Alex Awesemo Baker, Ben Raza, and Steve DeColtz Buzzard use Awesemo's industry-leading projection models to identify the best bets available in the NBA, NHL, and college basketball every single day. We are confident that these bets will be worth more than the price of admission, so click the link below and start betting today. And if you want a free preview of our best bets, follow at Awesemo Bets Twitter and turn on notifications as we will be posting one free premium bet every single day. One of my favorite hitters in all of baseball because he is so unknown. Nobody really talks about him and how big of a monster he actually is. And that's Avisail Garcia. Avi Garcia over 0.5 RBIs at +190. And I'm going to couple that with over 0.5 home runs for +450. I'm going to put a little bit more on the RBI spot than the home run spot, but wanted to incorporate both of them because this man is a monster. And if I'm going to be shorting Michael Lorenzen, who just doesn't miss bats, and, Avisail Garcia, for what it's worth, he's just about an average strikeout guy, around 24, 25% K rate, but 29 homers and 86 RBIs with an 820 OPS for Milwaukee last season. That's just Those are numbers that you wouldn't expect for a guy who's as unknown as what he is. But best of all, he does not get shorted when he goes up to the plate. He has a walk rate in the bottom 1% of all MLB players. So while that might be a negative in terms of actual real life ability, teams like when guys get on base, it's fantastic for betting purposes because he is going up to the plate live to hit a homer and live to drive guys in every single time that he's up there with Jorge Soler, Jazz Chisholm Jr., all of these guys in the lineup above him. He should have plenty of opportunities to create a lot of runs in this Miami offense. Yeah, it's not great on the bottom half, but I think top half of this lineup is much improved. I think I really want to be capturing some of that upside against Michael Lorenzen, and it correlates with that previous bet. So I'm looking at both over 0.5 RBIs and 0.5 home runs for one of my favorite hitters in all of baseball, Avi Garcia. And those are my 3 bets for today. We're looking at the Tampa Bay -1.5 run line, -110 for that one. Michael Lorenzen under 4.5 strikeouts at -130, and Avi Garcia over 0.5 RBIs +190, coupled with 0.5 home runs at +450. Let me know what you think of the picks below. Smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, but most importantly, check out OddsShopper for all of your sports betting needs. I'm Eric Lindquist. Best of luck tonight.